the physical part of yoga started when I was pregnant, and I had very bad lower back pain and hip pain. So I started doing a prenatal yoga, following a DVD at home, and then ever since then I've just
been in it. Your yoga passion, where did it come from? Where did your love of yoga come from?
Originally from my parents.
Yeah?
Yeah, my parents are Rastas.
Yeah.
Marthanna Yogi.
Hi, Marthanna.
Hi, Curtis.
So where's home, right? You
Jamaica,
were born where? Jamaica? Okay.
Jamaica, Kingston, Jamaica,
right.
And
Hey guys, it's me, Curtis G, after yoga with my wonderful friend,
Marthanna Yogi.
Hi, Marthanna.
Hi, Curtis.
So where's home, first off?
Home is honestly where my family is.
Yeah, I love
We've
that.
traveled.
Right. You
Jamaica,
were born where? Jamaica? Okay.
Jamaica, Kingston, Jamaica,
right.
And mother is originally from Pennsylvania.
Really?
So
what part of PA?
Reading.
I know
so right
Reading,
out of
PA.
Philly.
Yeah,
right
I know it
Philly.
quite well. So you teach here at Core Power on what? How many classes you teach a week at Core Power?
So right now I only teach 3 classes on Tuesdays.
All of them on Tuesday?
All of them on Tuesdays.
Wow. Your class is the bomb. It's a C1, which is not heated.
Yeah.
However, I work up a sweat.
So the room is warm. There's no added heat.
Okay.
But we keep the room at about 85 degrees.
So your yoga passion, where did it come from? Where did your love of yoga come from?
Originally from my parents.
Yeah?
Yeah, my parents are Rastas.
Yeah?
So I grew up with the mentality and the awareness as a lifestyle.
Right.
The physical practice of yoga, well, let's backtrack a little bit. Also, being a young child, having to sleep alone,
right.
My mom would tell me to meditate to fall asleep.
So
I would always picture myself like in a quiet field or something,
right.
You know, with the wheatgrass growing really high and all.
Right.
So anyway, but then the yoga, the physical part of yoga, started when I was pregnant, and I had very bad lower back pain
right.
and hip pain. So I started doing a prenatal yoga, following a DVD at home, and then ever since then I've just
been in it.
Been in it.
Been in it,
yes.
and she wins it. So, which leads me to a question, like, you know, I want to share this love that I have found with yoga. And one of the ways I've found to do that is by talking with teachers and students. And, you know, a lot of folks, I had someone in the car with me the other day, and she says, well, I'm afraid to take yoga because I'm so big. And I'm intimidated to go into those classes with all those, you know, fine young bodies or whatever. And I said, well, you know, I used to weigh nearly 400 pounds. What advice would you have, or what would you say to someone who may be fearful of coming to a yoga class to get them off the, you know?
To get them out of that fear?
Yeah.
That's a good question. So know that yoga, the best part about yoga that I love is that it is accessible.
Yeah.
It is accessible. It's not exclusive.
Right,
It's
right.
very, very inclusive.
Yes.
And you can be recovering from an injury. You could have an injury that you'll probably never get over, or maybe even something that's anatomical.
Right, right.
Any reason at all. Your mind is racing all the time. It can be something physical, something mental, but it's accessible.
Right on.
And the best thing for each individual to figure out is, how can I make yoga accessible to me?
To me, right.
To me.
And wow, that's beautiful, Marthanna. One of my first yoga teachers, well, the guy who got me into yoga, Paul Ogden out in California, he says, Curtis, yoga, there's no competition and we don't judge. And that really helped me take that first class. And I'm gonna share something with the folks that are watching on YouTube. This woman is an incredible teacher, and her soul is just so beautiful. She shares with us stories on Tuesdays when we're here. Your class starts at what time on Tuesday morning? Or afternoon, right? That's the afternoon.
So the one that you just took, so that is a 1:30 C1 class.
Perfect. And you do a C2 as well?
I do a C2 at noon.
Okay.
The C1 at 1:30. And then the hot power fusion at 4:30.
So do you teach elsewhere other than Core Power? Do you have a website? Do you have the kind of stuff that we can...
Not currently, no. I'm taking on other adventures, so I'm laying low with the teaching right now.
Perfect. All right, so if you guys have questions for Marthanna, you can send them to my website, curtisakins.net, or on the YouTube channel, because I'd love to share her teachings because she brightens up my week. What do you call it, Hump Day Junior?
Hump Day Junior.
It's Tuesday, right? All right, Marthanna, I end these with a peace sign, so let's give some peace. And thank you so much. Namaste.
Peace and love.
Peace and love. Namaste.
Namaste.
Okay? Bye, y'all. Holla.
Bye.